for my reflective practice, I have structured it like a tier list video, so you'll see a ranking of what was the most successful versus the least successful. It's pretty straightforward. S is the best, going down the alphabet where F is the worst. So let's get on with it. My role in my group was creature design. I'll put this in A because I think I did well at this. Someone else suggested the role to me and I accepted, so I'll put this in B because it was a good suggestion, but maybe it was decided too quickly. The roles were chosen very quickly. Coincidentally, we all wanted different roles. B tier again, just because it could have been discussed more. I'd usually do characters, so creatures is like the second in what I'm most likely to do. So I'll put this in C just because it's not as adventurous for a role to choose. I'm putting my role in S tier. I was really happy that I got this role. It was really fun, especially with the supernatural horror genre my group got. It was just really fun. I can't really rank this one, but I don't think there's anything I do differently about my specific role. Like, yes, I could have done something that I'm not used to get better, but I liked playing to my strengths for this project. So that's it for my individual role. Next up is arrangement will go in D. We just decided our roles and worked more individually. It could have been nice to have been more collaborative. Pipeline goes in F. There wasn't one for the whole group, though some people like myself had a pipeline just for themselves to work off. So pipeline success goes in F as well, just because most of the times I didn't know the progress that some people were making. I can't really rank this one, but what I do differently is have a pipeline and just more group management. The timeline will go in E. It was kind of discussed when we met up, but it was more just who was doing what. Again, it was mainly just individual work. For times when I needed other people's work, I would just ask them when it'd be finished, and in that way I would just do something else while I was waiting for those assets. Meetings is D tier. While we did arrange to meet like weekly, some people just weren't showing up, and then those people that didn't show up were also not going to stuff like lectures and workshops and crit and stuff. What went well was initiative. I'll put this in B tier just because it is a double-edged sword with that lack of collaboration. I would collab again, even with some of the members not providing as much work. I'm still happy with the final product, and it was fun just to have my own individual role rather than doing everything like in 401 and 402. That covers group work. Next is Level 4 as a whole goes into A tier. I think I was a bit lost for 401, but then I started to find my method in 402, and then now for 403 I'm a lot more confident for going into level 5. What I enjoy most is the iteration part of designing. I'll put this in A tier. I started getting good over level 4 and finding new ideas and knowing what to expand upon. What worked well was my research, especially for 403. I'll put that in B tier. It's working well, but for level 5 I'd like to expand upon it more with like how I include it in my viz devs and portfolios in the annotation. I've surprised myself with creature design, A tier. I need more practice with animal anatomy, but the actual design process was a lot more enjoyable than I thought compared to my usual character design. Not ranking this one, but I was originally more passionate about comics, but comparing 402 to 403, I'll be going down the concept art path now. I've surprised myself with how much I like group work more than individual work. I guess I could rank this, I'll put it in B tier. While my group wasn't as collaborative, I enjoyed the process of coming up with ideas together and sharing my work in that group. I like getting feedback, as from my last schools, my art teachers weren't as helpful, so I really appreciate any kind of like advice or criticism that I get. Soft skills I'll put in B tier. I've got good time management because I'm a nerd and I like making lists and timetables. However, my work-life balance isn't great. I tend to try and do everything in the beginning because I'm stressing about falling behind, and then that just leads me to burnout, and then that makes my brain force me to take days off right before the deadline, which is very stressful. Now onto the last part, which is I can't lie, I don't know how to rank this one because it's stuff I'm going to do rather than what I've already done. So I'll just add some time lapses of my key scenes for this project while I talk. For developing successful areas, it's about going with the momentum of knowing what works and pushing that further. So from 402 to 403, I've learned how important research is, so I'll simply apply this to my work more. To improve soft skills, especially me taking breaks and not burning myself out, I'll use strengths in time management to organize more specifically for work slots and designated breaks, similar to how all my old school timetables would work. My gaps in technical skills is all about painting, but this is a weird one as I've been trying to improve my color and shading methods for years, even before I went to uni. It's a very big topic, so it's more just finding different resources of information that help me and then applying that advice into my practice. Last point to go over is what I've not had the opportunity to explore this year. In level 5, I'm gonna go outside my comfort zone and work on environmental design and probably also prop design. It's harder for me to show personalities in places and objects, so I want to explore that personification through things like shape, palette, and composition. I still have some time left, so I'm just gonna rapid fire my finished designs. Old man is D, doesn't show enough personality, looks like a background character to me. Goat is B, I like his face and outfit. Cat's going in C, it's a nice outfit but not demonic enough. Bedroom's going in C, it's a nice design but it's too dark and the contrast is weird in different places. House is going in D, the red window looks like it's just been slapped on and I really don't like the colouring in this one. For all my 401 props, this is also going in D because they just look generic and I'm kind of bored of them. Hyperkid is going in B. It's a good design and it works well, it's just for me it was annoying to draw for every single panel. Regular Kid is going in A, I really like the references to the transform design. Kaiju's going in B, really fun personality but I wish I had exaggerated that expressiveness more. Park's going in D, did what I wanted, it's just there's so many colours and it complicated picking the palettes for the final pages at the end. Magic item's going in A, it fits the theme and it looks magic. The other cat's going in B, I really like the design, I just wish I had more time to develop the jewellery more. Dragon's going in S, this is my favourite design, it's got a good palette, good shape, and I like where I took the references from. Dragon Ships is going in B, I do like the design, I just wish I'd developed it more. Servants are also going in S, they were so fun to draw and they were very popular with other people. This first year's been really fun and I'm kind of proud of what I've been able to do both on my own and with the help of other people. I found crit sessions are the most valuable to me and I'm excited for what level 5 will bring. Okay, bye!